Well, hello, everybody. My name is Al Pisano, and I'm the Dean of the Jacob School of Engineering. Let me start right away by saying congratulations to the class of 2020 and a job well done despite all the new and bewildering challenges that have come your way. On behalf of the staff, faculty, and alumni of the Jacob School of Engineering, I would like to welcome you and your family, your friends, and all our distinguished guests to the 14th annual Jacob School of Engineering ring ceremony. So I want to start off by recognizing the obvious. We are not at our traditional picturesque ring ceremony, with the sun setting in the background, family and friends cheering you on. Instead, your friends and family may be celebrating with you in your living room, or perhaps someone made an impromptu graduation event in your driveway. Nonetheless, we don't need to be on campus to celebrate this moment, because this moment comes from within. This moment is a celebration of years of your hard work and your memories made with your friends. And although we may be sharing this moment from all around the world, we're still connected by and connected to the Jacob School of Engineering. So why don't you take a moment to text someone who helped you to get here and succeed? Text them to thank them. After all, that's part of the beauty of a virtual ceremony. You can text your gratitude and not interrupt the speaker. So I'll give you a few seconds. Go ahead, text someone your gratitude. Okay, so while you are finishing your text, I'd like to address this moment in society. Class of 2020, you graduate in the middle of a global health pandemic and a financial crisis. And if that wasn't enough, society is in turmoil, marked by recent events of social injustice and racial inequality as the country fights systemic racism. You enter a society faced by several challenges. Some of these challenges have been around for decades, and others have practically appeared overnight. And yet, there's a silver lining in this moment, which is that the future of our society is clearly in your hands. You don't need to enter society as it was. Instead, you will enter society and make it what it should be. So, we believe in you. The Jacob School believes in you. I believe in you. And as engineers, you have the potential to make anything happen, including making this world a better place. And here to share with you a few thoughts on the resilience of our graduating class of 2020 and your important role during this time of transition in our society, I would like to invite our distinguished student speaker, Laura Alejandra Morajon Ramirez, to say a few words.
Dear Jacob School of Engineering, class of 2020, the day we've all been waiting for is finally here. After years of hard work, treasured memories, and sleepless nights in Geisel, today we finally get to say that yes, we made it. Although our backgrounds, the words in our diplomas, or the number of years that it has taken us to get here may differ, the truth is that we have all achieved the incredibly arduous task of graduating with an engineering degree. While I can't speak for the challenges that each of you has faced, I can share with you the ones that I, a female immigrant and Hispanic engineer whose first language is not English, have encountered in the past 4 years. In the beginning of my journey as a Triton, I found it hard to believe that I was as deserving of an engineering degree as my peers. At times, I didn't feel empowered enough to speak up. Instead, I convinced myself that I didn't belong here, and for a while believed the narrative. But it was thanks to the opportunities that I found, and the ones that found me, within the walls of this school, that I was able to learn my own worth and find my place. From project teams to leadership development programs to pre-professional student orgs, the Jacobs School of Engineering has shown me ways to hone in on my talents and given me platforms to offer my unique perspective in a field where quite often female perspective is lacking. So whatever the challenges you face to get here, I hope you feel an immense sense of pride for having overcome them, for having made it to today. And don't feel bad for celebrating. I, for one, am a firm believer that although, yes, the journey is beautiful and necessary, as they say, the destination is equally significant. And this becomes very real in our case as engineers, where our journey was not always beautiful, let alone easy. Who can ever forget the countless nights lying awake in Geisel studying for midterms, or the many hours spent in computer labs finishing lab assignments? Not to mention the demanding group projects that always took twice as long as we expected, but that we all secretly kind of loved because they allowed us to spend time with friends. Although today is far from what we all expected our last day at UCSD to look like, I invite you to acknowledge all that you've done to get here. Your accomplishments are worth celebrating, so celebrate. 3 months ago, our realities took a turn for the unknown. Our classrooms became virtual, leaving the house was always a risk, and our classmates became pixelated faces tuning in from miles away. In this time, I have seen the Jacob School rise up stronger than ever. Its students physically apart and its campus empty, but its essence still alive. Our values as engineers truly shone through as some of our very own classmates stepped up to find solutions to the problems around them, performing research from their own homes, designing ventilators to aid hospitals that lack the resources, or even joining the front lines and selflessly risking their health to help others. More recently, I have been moved to tears as I saw many of my friends stand up for racial justice in the United States by attending protests, voicing their support on social media, and educating themselves and others. In these past few weeks, many of us have experienced the most intense feelings of our lives, from anxiety about the global pandemic, to worries for the health of our loved ones, to fear about police brutality in this country. But we somehow still found the strength to keep learning, to keep inspiring those around us, and today to graduate. Whether you are the first in your family to attend college, a transfer student, a student of color, a member of the LGBTQ plus community, or a veteran, the fact is that you are here now, and this is an accomplishment you are allowed to claim as yours. Today is proof that we really can achieve whatever we set out to do, no matter the circumstances. Let this ceremony be a testament of just that. Let it be an inspiration to us so that we may continue to change the world for the better with the skills we have learned at UCSD. And may you always be grateful for this school, who saw you grow in ways you would have never imagined. Jacob School of Engineering Class of 2020, congratulations. We did it.
Laura, I want to really thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. Please remember, you will always be a part of us. Please stay in touch. Laura will soon join a proud group of graduating students. I would now like to take this opportunity to honor additional graduating students and inspiring student leaders. Together, all of your contributions help define the Triton engineering community as the committed and innovative people we are. The department awards for excellence are awarded to a graduate from each department who has earned recognition in the Jacob School community for their outstanding academic and leadership performance.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Engler. I'm a professor in the Department of Bioengineering, and on behalf of all of my colleagues, it is my pleasure to announce our student awardee this year at our ring ceremony. This year's awardee is Almudena Preto. She is a bioengineering major. She was originally born in Spain, but came to the United States at a young age and has grown up here and came to UCSD to major in bioengineering. She has had a variety of different activities that we would like to recognize her for. In particular, she has been an active member of the Biomedical Engineering Society undergraduate chapter and has worked as the director or co-lead for the Translational Medicine Day, and has been involved with that since its inception and her time on campus. She has also had a variety of engineering experiences in terms of her three-dimensional design project for senior design, working on 3D printed tracheal stents. She's had a tremendous number of internship opportunities. She is currently working at the Tandem Diabetes Care Company. And after UCSD, she'll be transitioning on to a Master's of Medical Innovation at Rice University, which she will begin in the fall of 2021. So on behalf of the Department of Bioengineering, I want to congratulate her and all the graduates for an incredible time at UCSD. We wish you all the best of luck in whatever endeavors you will pursue in the future, and congratulations. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alex Snurin, and I'm a professor in computer science. And it is my absolute privilege this afternoon to present the Computer Science Ring Ceremony Award to the graduating senior Frank Wang. Frank double majored in computer science and physics, obtaining a near perfect GPA in both. But what's really amazing about Frank is he seems to spend more time than most of us have during the day on multiple activities. In addition to his amazing academic accomplishments, Frank served as a dedicated tutor for many of the courses in our undergraduate program, including our introductory course, CSE 8B, with me this past spring. As if that wasn't enough, though, Frank spends almost all of his waking hours in the lab working alongside our PhD students doing computer science networking research. Frank is a published author already, having one of his research works appear in the NSDI conference, one of the absolute top networking conferences this past spring, where he published work along with colleagues at Carnegie Mellon University and here at UCSD. And most recently, Frank just finished his computer science undergraduate honors thesis, and we submitted the results of that work to one of the other top conferences in computer science, where I fully expect that Frank will present those results early next year. Frank, congratulations. We couldn't be more proud.
It is my great pleasure to introduce Kishan Hrunta as our Student of the Year for ECE. I cannot think of anyone more deserving of this recognition. Of course, Kishan is an incredibly bright student. He has been the Provost Honoree for 8 quarters. He is the Caledonian Muir Fellow, and he has a very high GPA of 3.845. All of this is already quite amazing. But for me personally, what makes Kishan very special is the impact that he has made as a student leader. For example, as the Vice President of Events for Eta Kappa Nu, he has worked very tirelessly to organize over 100 very amazing events for our students. He has also led our famous HeartHack event for 2 consecutive years. And for ECE, HeartHack really is the main showcase event for our students every year. And Kishan has done an incredible job of keeping up with this great tradition. So I couldn't be happier when I found out that Kishan is planning to stay on with us for his master's degree in ECE. So Kishan, congratulations. We couldn't be more proud of you.
Barry, you joined UCSD as a Padawan, eager to learn and grow. Now you're leaving us as a Jedi. You've been an outstanding student with incredible consistency and vision. You performed excellent in all your courses, and you've been an integral part of our research community. Your work has led to a perfect GPA, peer-reviewed publications, conference presentations, and technical reports. You went to one of the world's largest technical meetings for fluid mechanics and presented your work without hesitation, even though the audience was full of distinguished professors and scholars. You were also the only student to ace the monster quiz in dynamics that year. You've also been a devout and ambitious member of your student organization, and volunteered much of your free time for an honorable cause. You applied for grad school and was accepted to Caltech. Our warmest congratulations. We are sure you will have a lot of fun and learn a lot in Pasadena. Remember to stay in touch because you're forever part of our family. Congratulations, Barry. It's time to celebrate your accomplishments. Well done and good luck in the future.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Chen, Chair of the Nanoengineering Department. It's my great pleasure to talk about Leilani Qui's achievements. Leilani is the top nano student with 3.9 GPA. She's also a great citizen by giving back to the campus community. She mentored many nanoengineering undergrad students and tutored them to help understand difficult concepts. She also provided constructive feedback to the department through our student organizations, town hall meetings, and participation in ABET review process. Leilani also conducted research in my lab, where she also has been working on 3D bioprinting of human tissues. She does cell culture and material analysis. She also served as a lab manager, ordering lab supplies for many of our PhD students and postdocs. Leilani's research is quite rewarding. This year, she has co-authored 2 journal papers. Such achievements are truly outstanding for an undergrad student. Congratulations, Leilani.
Our sincerest congratulations to you, Jessica, on being awarded the SC Student of the Year award. Very well deserved. You've been an incredible part of our SC community these last 4 years. Jessica, you have excelled in your studies and challenged yourself by taking on several graduate student courses and outperformed our wildest expectations. Jessica, you've been a cornerstone and visionary in your student organization, the Triton Student Unmanned Aerial Systems. You may have seen more model airplane crashes than most of us, but that never stopped you from making the next plane even better. You spent a summer at Los Alamos National Lab and came back as an even stronger engineer and with sport climbing skills. Jessica, with your personality and interests, we know that in your future career, there will be no technical challenge, nor mountain or wall too high to overcome. A quote used to describe Edmund Hillary, one of the first climbers to reach the top of Mount Everest, goes like this, quote, "People do not decide to become extraordinary. They decide to accomplish extraordinary things," unquote. And this quote describes you too very well, Jessica. Again, congratulations on such a well-deserved award and recognition. Stay in touch and best of luck with all your future endeavors.
Well, to all the awardees, thank you for your generous service to the university and your noteworthy efforts for enhancing the student experience at the Jacobs School of Engineering. So now, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Veronica Ronnie Froman Blue. As a graduate of Seton Hill College, Ronnie served 31 years in the U.S. Navy, retiring as a 2-star admiral. While in the U.S. Navy, she served as commander of United States Navy Region Southwest, a position referred to as the Navy Mayor of San Diego. At the time, the Southwest region employed approximately 86,000 sailors and 35,000 civilians. Upon retiring, she served as Chief of Business Operations for the San Diego Unified School District until 2003. And in 2003, she served as the CEO of the San Diego Imperial County American Red Cross. Following her service with the Red Cross, she was appointed as the first ever Chief Operating Officer for the city of San Diego by then Mayor Jerry Sanders. She left her position with the city of San Diego to join General Dynamics as Senior Vice President for the Energy Group. Ronnie has a long-time passion for assisting the homeless, especially youth directly affected by homelessness. And today, she joins us to share a few thoughts and words of encouragement. So please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Rear Admiral Ronnie Froman Blue.
Thank you, Dean Pisano, and congrats to all the awardees. That's amazing. And Laura, your remarks were incredible. So good luck to you all. But graduates, it's truly an honor to share this very special day with you. Congratulations on graduating from a great university with one of the very best engineering colleges in the world, all in a time of great turmoil. You're going to have so many stories to tell your grandchildren about graduating on Zoom. Heck, we didn't even know what Zoom was a few months ago, and here we are. That's certainly a new experience for me. To families and friends, congrats to you, because your graduate is not going to have any problem finding a fulfilling career. Your couch will be empty and only used for visiting, I promise. I want you all to remember that you have in your hands right now a clean slate. It's all up to you to write your life story so that someday you can be telling it to a class of graduating seniors. So why am I talking to you today? Well, I graduated from college. I do visit UCSD regularly. My 31 years in the Navy, I work closely with our engineers of the Navy, the Seabees. And I ran Navy stations and bases most of my career. So I managed engineers each and every day. Sometimes they managed me, I guess, but as the COO of the city of San Diego, engineering came in a form of land use and water and sewage and infrastructure. And then I was also the senior vice president for energy, that's nuclear energy, at General Atomics. And I was responsible for the work of 300 engineers and scientists. My life, just as yours will be, has been an adventure. Some days the perils of Pauline. Some days Alice in Wonderland, and I wondered how I got here. And some days like a contestant on the TV show Survivor. When I joined the Navy, I raised my right hand and swore to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. So taking this oath, I was not only bound by the laws of our great land, but also by the Uniform Code of Military Justice. It's a whole different set of rules and responsibilities, and this is what shaped my life. The oath you are about to take is similar to the oath I took in the Navy. It is so critically important to the world we live in today. Many in power today have lost their ethical beacons of doing what is right and always maintaining ethical behavior. The Navy lives by it. If you all embrace your oath and live by it, I have no worries about putting the future of our country into your hands. Today, our country is in turmoil, and we have been here before. I've seen the turmoil of Vietnam, and after the deaths of Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy, and the Navy race riots on the USS Kitty Hawk. We will come out of this turmoil stronger and better. I'm just so sorry it's taking so long. Today, I'm supposed to share with you some of my lessons learned. So here are a few things to think about as you begin your journey. As you're looking for a job, it's not necessary to find the perfect one. Don't sit on your parents' couch waiting for the right one. Take a job, get started. It may or may not be the ultimate one, but you need experience under your belt, so get started right away. Now, this is not the time to find yourself. Get off the couch, get started, and you'll be well on your way to a career you never, ever, ever imagined. Remember, there are many doors and windows in this world. Once you go through a door or window, don't play woulda, coulda, shoulda. You made the choice, live with it. Don't look back, only look forward, because that is the direction you want to go. Do the very best you can, whatever you're doing. Don't worry about what's next. I have seen many people not reach their potential because they were always worried about the next thing. Keep your eye on the ball. I have worked with many brilliant engineers who always saw the big picture, always saw where their project fit and how it could be used. I have also seen engineers who could only see their project and kept making it perfect. If you want to make an impact, a difference in the world, understand that what you are doing has a larger meaning. And a 90% project completed and implemented is better than a 100% project perfect on your drawing board. Okay, listen to your gut. What's going to make you happy? You're the only person that you have to make happy. The only person is yourself. Because if you find a job you love, you will never work a day in your life. I started my master's in city planning, a long story, and I don't have time to go into it now, but that didn't work out. And so I joined the Navy. And in the end, managed Navy stations and bases worldwide with a budget of $7 billion. So what goes around comes around in a different form. Heck, when I joined the Navy, my dad disowned me. It was just for a few months, because later he would stop people on the street and told them about his daughter, the Admiral. Life takes many twists and turns. And speaking of my dad, he did not finish high school, but he was very wise and very strong. His dream was to have his 3 kids finish college, and he worked 2 and 3 jobs to make it happen. When we came home with an A, he would say, "That's not good enough. It really needs to be better." And he always reminded us to remember where we came from. And I never, ever forget that. When I was in the Navy, I worked a few years as a detailer or an assignment officer. My job was to tell people where to go, at least in their next job assignment. What I saw was that those who were totally focused on one job lost many opportunities and many adventures by not opening up and looking at all that was available. I also learned that those who had just gotten to their new job called me on the first day, not to say thank you, that they liked the job, but called to find out what job they were going to have next. These are the folks that did not succeed. They were not focused. So my best advice today, if you remember nothing else that I've said, whatever job you take, do the very best each and every day. And the next job and the next promotion will come. Now, this next thought sounds pretty simple and maybe even silly, but please know that appearance is important. Understand your work culture and dress accordingly. I have participated in many job searches over the years for some very high-powered positions, and I'm always amazed at how many candidates show up in inappropriate attire and even dirty. Wash your hair. Have fun. A sense of humor is critical, and do not take yourself too seriously. I remember when I had my promotion to Admiral, I was coming out of my office in the Pentagon, and I was walking really tall and proud of myself. Well, I hit the floor mat wrong and flew into the air and landed on my butt. That's a Navy term. And there was a general walking down the hall towards me. He said, "I was just coming by to congratulate you." And I said, "Well, why don't you just help me up?" Every time I start feeling bigger than my britches, God, she always kept me in my place. I firmly believe that what kept me going and gave me my strength was my positive attitude. Don't you enjoy being around positive people? Life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. Positive does not cost any more, but makes a difference in all aspects of life. Let me mention the word failure. I often looked at a challenge and told myself that failure was not an option. But you know, failure is part of life. and it can bring you to your knees, or it can help you learn and grow. Learn from your mistakes. In the Navy, pilots are usually given names that describe them or an event that they were involved in, like boomer, killer, snake. Well, my aviator buddies gave me the handle of the fixer, because I love making order out of chaos. I love fixing puzzles, and I love problem solving. So if you are not already, learn to be a problem solver and not a problem maker. And do not whine. I'm very proud to have served my country. I'm very proud to have served my community. Get involved, find something you are passionate about, and truly get involved. Know your community and know what's happening around you. We live in the greatest nation on the earth. And if you don't, that's not a cliche. And if you don't believe that, you need to double down on your study of history. Understand the issues facing us and understand how you can help affect them. As you take your place in business, education, industry, government, or wherever you go, you are the leaders of our future. And don't take that lightly. That's a big responsibility. It will be up to you to maintain our freedoms. Please do not auction or bargain them off. Too many have worked hard to achieve them. And let me remind you to be grateful for what you've been given. It's through your genes. Now, not being endowed with tall genes, I wouldn't give up 5 IQ points for 5 more inches of height. So I am grateful for what I have. Be grateful for living now rather than 5,000 years ago or any other time in history. Be grateful for living under a government by choice rather than in coercion. Be grateful to be free. Be grateful for your parents and guardians and inspirers who have brought you this far, and for professors who patiently encouraged and inspired achievement. Be grateful for the taxpayers of California who founded and pay for UCSD. Be grateful for the Jacobs family that endowed and made possible the emergence of the Jacobs School as one of the best in the world. You have the power to make your gratitude list grow each and every day. It's called opportunity, and you have it. Be grateful. Finally, I want you to remember that I'm a sailor. Some days I'm like Admiral Farragut. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. Some days I'm more like my heroine, Admiral Grace Hopper, who's the mother of modern computers, who said, "It's easier to apologize than to get permission." But I always remember, a ship is safe in port. That is not what ships are for. Sail out to sea and do good things. It's not always about survival. Don't be afraid to take the risk. It's all about the adventure. Please enjoy this day, this major milestone in your life. Feel it, breathe it, own it, and celebrate it, and be grateful for it. You have much to be proud of and so much to look forward to. I wish you well. Congratulations again, and thank you.
Thank you very much for your insights, Ronnie. I hope everyone now knows why we invited her to come. Her words and wisdom offer plenty for our students to reflect upon. And your words capture the true spirit of what all Tritons should strive for. So let me offer a number of comments about the ring ceremony. And so for all the students, I'll make a small request. Please endure one more 6-minute lecture. So as previously mentioned, this is the 14th annual Jacobs School of Engineering ring ceremony. And in order to understand the significance of the ring ceremony, we must understand the origins of the ring ceremony. So the ring ceremony has its origins in a bridge disaster. The Quebec Bridge crosses the St. Lawrence River in Quebec, Canada. It has a total length of 1,000 meters and a main span of 550 meters. On August 29th, 1907, when the bridge was almost completed after 4 years of work, the bridge collapsed and killed 75 workers. They subsequently found design errors in calculating the self-weight of the bridge. Redesign and reconstruction began the following year. So now, in 1916, when the bridge was almost completed after 9 years of work, the bridge collapsed again during the final lifting operation, killing another 13 workers. After a lot of effort, in 1919, the bridge was finally completed, and for 100 years, it remained the world's longest cantilever steel truss bridge. So following the Quebec Bridge disasters, members of the Engineering Institute of Canada believed that a standard of ethics and responsibility was needed for engineers. Remember, everyone, an engineering miscalculation had that bridge fall not once but twice. At their request, the British author Rudyard Kipling in 1922 created the ritual of the calling of an engineer. Kipling had much depth of feeling for engineers. He considered them the builders of things intended to benefit mankind. So the words of the ritual are a call to professional integrity and responsibility, and part of which, in what I would call classic form of English, goes as follows. I, in the presence of these my betters and my equals in my calling, bind myself upon my honor and on cold iron, that, to the best of my knowledge and power, I will not henceforward suffer or pass or be privy to the passing of bad workmanship or faulty material in aught that concerns my works before mankind as an engineer, or in my dealings with my own soul before my Maker. My time I will not refuse, my thought I will not grudge, my care I will not deny toward the honor, use, stability, and perfection of any works to which I may be called to set my hand. For my assured, that means surely he will, fail and derelictions, I ask pardon beforehand from my betters and my equals in my calling here assembled, praying that in the hour of my temptations, weakness, and weariness, the memory of this, my obligation, and of the company before whom it was entered into, may return to me to aid, comfort, and restrain. So upon honor and cold iron, God helping me, by these things I propose to abide. So everyone, in 1970, the Order of the Ring ceremony was started in the United States with a stainless steel ring. 13 years ago, the students at the Jacob School decided to create their own ring ceremony. This ceremony, this student-created and student-demanded ceremony. And I ask you to accept and interpret most seriously and with pride the meaning and purpose of the ceremony to which you are about to subscribe. And that subscription is to uphold the standards and dignity of the engineering profession. So you will leave here today as an engineer with the experience to change the world and the vision to realize the impossible. So we are going to continue by reciting the oath. So graduates, if you could please follow along on your screens so that we may all recite the oath together. I'll go line by line. As a graduate of the Jacobs School of Engineering, I pledge to use my knowledge for the public good, to innovate for the advancement of humanity, and to be accountable to future generations. As a member of the engineering community, I dedicate myself to lifelong learning and to the growth of my field. I promise to always conduct myself with honor and to uphold the strong ethical values instilled in me by the Jacobs School. I accept this ring as a symbol of my oath. All right, I hope everyone has put their ring on. It goes on your pinky finger. And it goes there because in the old days when engineers worked with pencil and pen on drafting boards, the pinky finger would drag across the paper, and the bumping of the ring against the board was a continuous reminder of your oath. So, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. We're going to officially do the presentation of the rings. So I'd like to invite Rear Admiral Ronnie Froman Blue back on the screen, and we'll begin with her. Ronnie, on behalf of the Jacobs School of Engineering and the class of 2020, I would like to present you with a ring to forever connect you with the school as an exceptional role model for our future engineers. Wear it with pride.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So now, it's traditional for graduating seniors to be presented with their ring during the ceremony. And as you know, you get to line up and walk across the stage as I used to put the ring on a lanyard around your neck. I'm happy to announce this year that you will not have to line up in the dark and the cold while waiting for your name to be called. Instead, you'll be able to watch from the comfort of your room or your driveway as faculty and staff from each department share a recorded message of congratulations to you and the graduating seniors. And then each of our ring ceremony participants, every one of you, will be named and recognized in alphabetical order. We will honor you each one at a time by your name. So please sit back and enjoy as the Jacobs School of Engineering celebrates each and every one of you.
My encouragement for the class of 2020 is that unexpected events like what we're going through right now seem really scary because of all the uncertainty that they bring, but it's these events that shape your life and bring you relationships and experiences you never would have anticipated.
This is just the beginning. I'm so excited to see what amazing things you do with your CSE education from UC San Diego. And don't forget us, we love to hear about your successes.
So one thing that I can say with more certainty than I've ever been able to say before is that this class has had to work through diversity, has had to be adaptable, and has had to show resilience to get where they are today. And I'm very proud of them.
Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Erica Aoyang. Sakshambeotra. Kartik Bhatnagar. Yirin Chen. Braden Crusta. Brenna Dimalanta. Pushpak Raj Gautam. Emmanuel Hale. David Hasagawa. Kong Tam Kwang Hong. Josh Shea. Hao Yu Huang. Zhao Yi Kwang. Raman Kautharia. Daniel Kabatko. Anthony Lau. Joshua Lee. Thuen Chi Lei. Anna Lermy. Mao Li. Zhuan Liu. Nishil Makwan. Wenlin Mao. Madhav Mathur. Carlos Eduardo Matos Ribeiro. Vidal Montelongo. Aditya Mullik. Alberto Nincioni. Gaurav Parmar. Sashank Pasumarti. Muhammad Talha Kadir. Thomas Kin. Jessica Ilana Redolbo. Aditya Sampath. Lavanya Satyan. Qingyu Shen. Justin Sherfy. Ronak Sheth. Helen Shu. Anton Sidorenko. Pooja Trivedi. Weiyang Wang. Paijian Wu. Yue Wu. Kevin Yang. Moxwan Yang. Yimeng Yang. Shanto Yi. Ethan Yuan. Thantatu Za.
Congratulations! Yes!
Class of 2020, you made it. I'm here on behalf of the MAE department staff and faculty to express our heartfelt congratulations to you for this achievement.
Great job. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Graduating in engineering from any program in any country is something very special. But graduating from this program, from this School of Engineering, and from UC San Diego is even more special, and you should be very proud of it.
2, 1. Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Yay!
Stop.
You did it! Celebrate!
I am very sure that your family and your friends are equally proud as we are, and that you are going to continue to make them proud as you progress through your professional career.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
So don't be a stranger. Come back, visit us. We will be here for you, and we would love to hear how things are going as you start. This is just the starting line to launch the rest of your career. Good luck.
Simon Jomax Abe. Guinevere Berg. Nicholas Blischak. Desiree Bowles. Jeremy Brown. Jordan Chan. Jennifer Coates. Jesse Craighead. Anahita Dasgupta. Jyoti Ramayi Idara. Veronica Ayudave. Ryan Fimbres. Mano Girard. Daniel Ha. Cody Harris. William Heyman. Ricardo Ishchu. Wyatt Jackson. Azucena Jimenez. Dayan Kandawa Arachi. Simon Kim. Barry Lawler. Brian Lee. Yoon Jae Lee. Yuhui Lee. Ilana Lim. Chia Yu Lin. Eugene Lin. Carrie Madrid. Christian Medrano Barrios. Yurick Mendoza. Adam Milani. Laura Morejon Ramirez. Matt Nakpawan. Sean Alejandro Nilsson. Cole O'Connell. Christopher Oberemt. Anna Marie Paganelli. Davang Patel. Daniel Potras. Mithulesh Ramkumar. Aisha Riaz. Labiba Saleh. Julian Sanchez. Kevin Schlitz. Grant Schrader. Kalpa Sema Singha. Carlos Serrano. Andre Shahinian. Nathan Silitonga. Prabdit Suri. Jashin Tan. Alyssa TP. Jennifer Tran. Sarah Tran. Ariel Ubaldo. Tianyi Zhang. Lingxi Zhang.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to meet many of you over the past few years, and I wish I could be there to congratulate you in person. We really hope that you learned a lot in our program and that you made a lot of lasting friendships. We look forward to welcoming you back on campus in the future as an alumni, and we really wish you the best in the future. Congratulations again.
Aziz Aduranmu. Sama Ali. Mohammed Al-Majel. Cesar Alva. Diego Amador. Angelica Anders. Shani Avdar. Taryn Bakhta. Jessica Chan. Basil Shemaiz. Gabriel Gutierrez. Hugh Huang. Kiana Ju. Emmanuel Ksenia. Christina Koharchik. Rex Lee. Ivy Liang. Damar Lopez. Sergio Luna. Jennifer McCauley. Santiago Mateus. Alexander Wynn. Nicholas No. Justin Perng. Mary Claire Pfeiffer. Juan Puyat. John Ramos. Barrett Ramasco. Maria Lizeth Ruiz. Jessica Sanchez. John Schad. Ava Sedagat. NJ Serrano. Daniel Setti. Nadia Shihabudin. Aliana Sonza. Chonghan Sun. Annika Tan. Garrett Taylor. Ackerman Miguel Verano. Eden Wong. Sajia Young.
Hello, class of 2020. On behalf of everyone in ECE, I would like to express our warmest congratulations to all of you. We know that graduating from our School of Engineering is a huge achievement under any circumstances, but you did it despite having to overcome so many obstacles this year. So we couldn't be more proud of you.
Congratulations on your graduation and accomplishment. Wish I'd be there to help to meet you, your family, to shake your hand, and to have a picture taken with you, but that's not possible.
I know it's been a tough quarter, but I'm very proud you guys all got through it.
Hello students, class of 2020. I want to give you my warmest congratulations on your graduation. I hope you liked our classes and enjoyed your time at UCSD.
The EC faculty and staff are all very proud of your achievement, and we hope that all of you will find a way to really celebrate this special milestone in your lives.
There are no better group of students than yourselves to take on this challenge and do huge and wonderful things in this world.
Hope to read about you guys in the news someday.
I know all of you are graduating to an uncertain future, but I'm confident that you will all do great things. Our world needs you more than ever. So class of 2020, congratulations again. Please stay in touch and keep making us proud.
Tony Achar. Gero Ajoyan. Jack Bay. Jad Barir. Shivani Bhakta. Anand Babsar. Jiling Chow. David Ding. Bang Du. Raylan Dibbich. Oluwatomi Lula Esan. Ashley Freeman. Eric Gelfman. Abiram Iyer. Tanish Jain. Riley Jensen. How You Gia. Danny Jurgens. Herschel Kashyap. Nazia Cabria. Roy Kim. Sakiran Komatineni. Hao Zhan Li. Yi Dong Li. Jimin Lee. Hirsch Maheshwari. Varun Malik. Thiago Marbach. Sebastian Mejia Robles. Teresa Mraskova. Neil Wynn. Andrea Pabst. Jacob Pollard. Kishan Hrunta. Ayush Sapra. Stephen Shabazz. Payal Singh. Devin Stanfield. Justin Sun. Bree Torquato. Elaine Marie Ugaldi. Caleb Walsh. Austin Wickman. Chen Feng Wu. Si Wu. Xiao Yuan Xu. Wigan Barayupeli. Alex Yu. Zhaning Zhang. Kelly Zhang. Weifan Zhang. Minhoi Zhao.
You made it.
Nanoengineering class of 2020.
I wish you the best and all the best in your future careers and in your future plans.
Congratulations. This is a huge deal. Take some time and enjoy it.
Perhaps it's better to follow your opportunities and take the tools you've acquired to generate passion with you wherever your opportunity takes you.
Salim Yusuf Al Nisan. Linnea Azevedo. Christopher Bagon. Ann Carthanas. Alfredo Carmona. Miguel Ceja. Tiffany Chen. Roman Miguel Kudiamat Virata. Janessa Duque. Adam Finocchio. Maria Galvez. Sabrina Gonzalez Calzada. Carmen Nayeli Guzman. Leah Han. Jacob Hone. Sophie Wang. Christopher Hutchinson. Christine Huen. Daniel Kupor. Leilani Kui. Dong Lei. Luke Lindgren. Madeline Liu. Martina Mitose. Lena Gua. Derek Ober. Susie Park. Jenica Polina. Aaron Tomas Ramos. Sabrina Richardson. Morgan Rosenstein. Jasmine Rye. Alexander Sobala. Marina Shatilova. Jeremy Trieber. Elizabeth Van Giesen. Tiffany Wang. Melanie Wyatt. Jingying Shi. Yushan Zong.
Hello, seniors. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Dear graduating class of bioengineering seniors, it is great that you will soon complete your wonderful work at UC San Diego.
Congratulations, UCSD class of 2020.
Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Congrats! 2020! Seniors! Best! Luck!
Congratulations to the bioengineering class of 2020.
Here's a shout out to our seniors who've done such a great job, and it's been a real honor to have worked with you.
Congratulations, graduates of 2020. You can be proud of your tremendous achievement. We celebrate you.
Hey, bioengineering seniors. Well, this isn't quite the way I was hoping to celebrate your graduation with you, but it's not going to take away at all from your accomplishments, and I'm super proud of all of you and congratulate all of you.
You've chosen wisely. Engineering, after teaching, is the second largest profession in the United States.
As you start to apply your newly gained knowledge, we stand behind you. Look at UCSD as a resource. When you encounter challenges, come back from time to time for support, new ideas, and inspiration.
We're excited to see what big impacts you'll make in the future, especially given these unprecedented times.
These are difficult and uncertain times, but with your training, you can overcome any situation.
You have shown that you can study hard and reach an important goal in spite of adversity.
And if there's a silver lining from all of this, it's that we know more than ever now just how important it is that we have engineering systems, quantitative analysis, and really well qualified people who understand problems in healthcare and engineering and systems and data to solve the problems facing the world today. So go out there and solve them.
Remember your roots here at UCSD. And in the words of Dr. Zeus, think and wonder, wonder and think.
Now, times like these are tough, but in moments like this, I take solace from the words of the late Mr. Rogers when he said, "When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would tell me, look for the helpers. You'll always find people helping." When I look to the class of 2020, it warms my heart to see so many helpers out there.
I'm very proud of your achievements. With your excellent education, I'm sure that you will have a marvelous future.
Good luck, and I look forward to seeing you all and being able to congratulate you in person when we're all back at work.
Goodbye and good luck. Stay in touch.
Warmest congratulations and best wishes.
We wish you the very best and know that we're always here cheering for your success.
For today, enjoy the celebrations with your friends and family in whatever form they will take in this unique graduation of 2020.
And the world needs your leadership more than ever. Go Tritons.
Stay safe, stay healthy, and go Tritons.
Tani Bagnol. CD Bukta. Brandon Blischak. Natalie Chen. Christopher Claros. James Corbett. Jacqueline Deza Peralta. Alan Eaker. Sabrina Figueroa Buezo. Allison Firmage. Ashwin Ganesh. Varun Goval. Alex Guo. Kelly Hayes. Young Shun Hao. Siddharth Huyalkar. Ivan Ibarra. Christy Jan. Tong Jin. Francis Keir. Mitchell Kong. Tori Laserson. Xingxiang Li. Michelle Leem. Giselle Lopez. Jessica Ma. Sarah Martin. Leanne Marie Mendoza. Masa Nafisi. Jason Nan. Almudena Prieto Prieto. Bushra Rajput. Jake Reese. Adriana Rodzinski Getter. Kedar Rudwawar. Sahil Sabu. Sienna Shmoleski. Sachi Shibata. Parnal Sinha. Jonathan Somaya Julu. Ella Stimson. Michelle Tong. Yujo Evelyn Tong. Rebecca Sai. Aditi Vaidya. Anuja Wak. Ariel Yu. Rio Yu.
Well, for all of you still on the Zoom meeting, thanks for being here. Let's come to a close. So as you all move out into the world as engineers, please remember the oath you have taken and symbolized by the ring you received. You have the power and the ability to help shape our world into a better place for future generations. Proudly wear your ring as an alumnus of the Jacobs School of Engineering. Congratulations to the class of 2020.